June. It is the end of 5th grade. To say that this year and the last 6 have flown by, I believe, is an understatement. I am sure that it seems like just yesterday for all of you that you were taking them to their first days of kindergarten, and now here we are at the end of 5th grade. I'd like to welcome everyone here this afternoon to help celebrate this special group of young men and women standing beside me as they prepare to transition from Carpenter to middle school. It's an important milestone in their lives. It's just about the halfway point between kindergarten and the end of high school. And having just gone to high school graduation last night, it's a big deal in my opinion. This particular group is always going to be very special to me. When I came into Carpenter, they were at the end of September, at the beginning of September, it was their 3rd grade year. As I got to know them that year, I quickly realized that this was a very talented and special group of students. They were strong academically, talented beyond the classroom and extracurriculars. They were very active amongst the building as leaders, and they were overall just great kids to be around. As 5th graders, I put a lot of expectations on them, kind of a lot of pressure actually. A lot of leadership that I expect from them in all phases, for our younger students, for our older students, and amongst each other. They set the example for the younger kids, and they are expected to continue the tradition of excellence that Carpenter has come to be known for. I can say without any hesitation that they have far surpassed any and all expectations that I've had of them as 5th graders. From day one, they have been tremendous ambassadors for Carpenter, and I have been able to count on them for leadership in all aspects. Impressive for sure. So today, it is my honor and my privilege to stand before you to help celebrate these individuals and all of their accomplishments. Student Council, please come down to the front for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove any hats. Carpenter Student Council President Jack Kroll will now share a few words with us.
My fellow 5th grade graduates, over the last 6 years, we've learned a lot. Do you remember walking into school for the first time? You were maybe 5 or 6 and maybe a little scared. Now we are 10 or 11 and we've grown so much in those 6 years. I think I've grown about 14 inches. Our parents see it, our teachers see it, and when you think back, I know you see it too. We've really grown into our own identities. Maybe you're the quiet one, the outgoing one, the funny one, the athletic one, and that's okay. You've grown into that person in the last 6 years. You'll continue to grow when you walk out those doors for the last time. Over the last 6 years, we've had a lot of really fun times. Remember all of those fun runs, Halloween parades, Smensos, book fairs, movie nights, Moose Street, intersections, field trips? Remember when we went to a Ford Field in 4th grade, we played on the 50-yard line and hung out in the locker rooms? How about that intersection when we went to Legoland? All memories that we've had, that we share, that will last a lifetime. It's this Carpenter legacy that when we meet again, maybe next year, maybe 3 years from now, we'll have a shared past, like an old friend we can go back to. So now we start something new, something different. Maybe we'll feel like that kindergartner again, so small in a big school. But this time it'll be new and exciting. We'll be confident in the lessons that we learned here at Carpenter, and we'll take that knowledge to the next level as we embark on this new adventure they call middle school. There'll be bonfires with friends, football games, and friends and fun nights. Look, we've grown up here together at Carpenter, but Lake Orion is our home. And we'll stand united as dragons no matter where our paths take us. Thank you, good luck, and go Carpenter.
Great job, Jack. Excellent speech. So, fifth graders, you have successfully conquered elementary school. Almost. You still have a half day tomorrow, so you're almost there, but not quite. You've learned a lot of things during your time here, from learning how to make new friends, play nicely with others, reading, writing, etc. in kindergarten, to getting a glimpse of what middle school life will be like in fifth grade, with having 3 different teachers rotating between classes with reading, writing, and math. You've gained a foundation, a solid footing that will stay with you forever and that will help you as you continue to grow academically and socially after you leave these walls. I would like to take a minute to showcase the amount of leadership and participation that all of you have displayed during your time here at Carpenter. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you were part of a group or participated in an activity that I mentioned, raise your hand and keep it raised throughout. So if you were a member of student council during your time at Carpenter, please raise your hand and keep it raised. If you were a reading buddy to a younger student, please raise your hand. If you're in charge of a field day event, please raise your hand. If you're a member of safety patrol, please raise your hand. Remember to keep your hand raised. If you're on the morning news crew, please raise your hand. If you participated in after-school gap clubs, please raise your hand. We get the picture? You guys may lower your hands. This is a phenomenal group of young individuals, extremely involved and full of leadership capability and potential. So what now? Middle school. Some of you are going to Oakview, some of you will be going to Walden, and some of you will be going to Scripps. Welcome to the land of lockers, switching classes, new friends, exciting lunches, new teachers, new buildings, and new principals. A lot of change. How do we adapt to that change? How do you respond? How do you acclimate? How do you recreate the success that you have enjoyed and flourished under here at Carpenter? The answer is very simple. You already know the answer. The secret. Get involved. Okay? You be a leader. You continue to what you have been doing here at Carpenter for the past year, 2 years, 3 years, or all 6 years. Be it band, athletics, gap clubs, friends and fun nights, choir, student council, or other leadership groups, or all of the above. You get involved. You make it happen. You stay true to yourself and be you. It will not always be easy. There will be times your locker combination doesn't always work, especially that first week of school. There will be a time when you forget to complete your homework, or you don't perform quite as well as you hoped to on a test. You'll be late to class at some point. That is okay. You all have one thing that you can always count on. It'll be standing beside you and behind you. The best supporting cast and cheering section that anyone could ever ask for. Take a look out here right now. They are here today. They are cheering you on. Your parents, your siblings, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your family friends. Along with your family will be your former teachers, your former principal, your soon-to-be current teachers at the middle school, your best friends that you have now and your best friends that you will make in the future. Carpenter Elementary has an entire whole building. All of us will always be in your corner. Lean on us. Lean on these people. Trust in your family and be a person that somebody else can lean on when in need as well. Be that friend. Have faith and have confidence in yourself. You are a very talented group of young men and women. I've said it a few times today, but I'll say it again. You have an unlimited amount of potential that will go on to do some amazing things. Mrs. Blower and I were at the graduation last night, and we reminisced about some of the amazing things that these young people grow up to do, and it's very cool. We will watch you walk across that stage soon too, and we will be amazed again at the young men and women that you continue to grow into. I'm a little biased, but I think you have a leg up on everyone else, okay? Because you learned about success. You lived in success here at Carpenter, okay? So just like you did while at Carpenter, you will make success happen. That's what happens next for all of you. In closing, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it. Earlier I said that you will always be a special group of individuals to me. You will also always be a special part of the Carpenter family and a special part of Carpenter history. Just like the first group of 35 fifth grade students that walked these halls 21 years ago as the first fifth grade leaders for this balanced calendar concept, they will always be special as the first. You will be the last group of 81 fifth grade leaders to leave these doors. The Alpha 21 years ago, and now you, the Omega. You have set the bookends on quite a run of 21 years of success in this building. I think I speak for all of us, parents, community, family, and staff alike, in saying this. You are leaving Carpenter a better place than when you came into it. And for that, I thank you. So while it may be a little bit bittersweet to be leaving, I know that all of us know that in this room know that you are ready. You're ready for that next step. You're ready to find and create success, to persevere, to take on the bumps in the road, and to cross those hurdles. We know that you are ready to take the next step, to take on middle school, and to be just as successful there as you were here. You have all the tools. You have all the talent. We have all the confidence in the world in you. So make it happen. Great job, fifth grade. I want to say that I am proud of all of you, and you will be missed. The fifth graders have prepared a couple of songs for us this afternoon. The first song that they are going to sing is Seasons of Love. At this time, we will do the presentation of each class. Please hold your applause until everyone in this class has been presented.
Thank you for bringing these loving individuals to our Carpenter family for their elementary education. They're all so unique in their own way, and I really enjoyed getting to know all of them, all 80 of them, all 80 of the first fifth graders. They worked hard, but they also knew how to have fun while learning. A poster in my room says a day without laughter is a day wasted, and we never wasted a day. We laughed every day. They kept me laughing. Hopefully I made them laugh. I'm sure I did. Thank you, and thank you for making this such a memorable year, especially my last year in elementary school, since we're meeting together. And with that said, I will now introduce my students. Cassidy Pierce. Cassidy is a kind, caring young lady. She's accepting of others, which makes her a good friend to everyone. She admits that she's not a morning person, so it takes a little while for us to see her smile, but when she does, it's contagious. You might want to practice getting up early in the summer. A little bit earlier. She's a talented roller skater, and I got to see evidence of that when I went to her performance in Skating with the Stars a couple of weeks ago. Benjamin Redman. Ben is quiet, but don't let that fool you. We know he likes to laugh and have fun, especially with his great friend Ethan. He has a good sense of humor. He's a caring young man and especially cares for his family, which you can witness when he is with his younger siblings. And his love for them really shows, and they're lucky to have Ben as a role model and someone to look up to. Molly Davidson. Molly is a sweet, conscientious young lady who always puts her best effort forward. She's always calm and patient and is kind-hearted and has a great disposition. She loves to laugh and spend time with her friends. Ethan Dalton. Ethan is one of the most serious and hardest workers I have known. He's quiet, intelligent, and a thoughtful young man. He sets the bar for all of his classmates. He's a good athlete, and you can always find him on the soccer field during recesses. Ethan's always optimistic, which is one of the reasons he was awarded the Optimist Award for the year. Braden Wolf. Braden is a hardworking and conscientious young man. He takes pride in his work. He's a good friend to many classmates and can be funny. When he raises his hand to volunteer, he likes to say, "Braden," as if I don't know his name. Then he starts to giggle, which his giggle is contagious too. Like his older brother Dawson, Braden loves anything hockey and he hopes he can be in it. Carson Womack. Carson is a good friend to others, especially his BFF Owen. Whenever asked to pick a partner for things, he most often picks Owen if Owen is still available. He's a hard worker and has probably the neatest handwriting of anyone I know, especially a boy. Carson is very quiet in class and is understanding and respectful of others. Tiffany Nguyen. Tiffany is a sweet, kind-hearted soul. She loves to be involved in everything going on and can make decisions when no one else can. She's dedicated and hardworking. She loves to share. She likes to cheer her friends up when they're having a bad day. Delaney Sigmund. Delaney is one of the kindest, most thoughtful, forgiving ladies I know. She has a huge heart and is always respectful. Her friends can always depend on her to cheer them up and be there for them. She's a great athlete, which is evident during recess and extra time outside. She's always optimistic. Her friends from here will miss her when she moves to Florida soon. But her future classmates will be lucky to have her. Alden Chung. Alden was a new student to Carpenter this year. He made friends right away and likes to laugh and have fun with them. He loves Minecraft like no other. He would have written about Minecraft in every piece of writing we covered this year, if I had let him. He has a good sense of humor, especially when he didn't realize he had written January 32nd on the board one day. Donovan Scott. Donovan. He's one to keep any teacher on their toes. I've known Donovan since he was in second grade, and he used to come to homework club when I had his older brother Denarius, and he'd fall asleep in my purple chair. He kind of beats to his own drum, but has a heart of gold. He likes to collect things from snacks, toys, papers, which can all be found in his backpack on any given day. He's the best friend. He has a best friend in Delaney who continues to look out for him and be for her. Carson Battershaw. Carson is a kind, respectful young man. I love to listen to his stories of the things he does with his family. He has so much love for them. His mom, his dad, and his 3 brothers. I got to see him at graduation because his older brother graduated last night. He loves to cook, and I got to try a sampling of his cooking when he brought me pierogies. So they were fantastic, and Avery Jones. Avery certainly was another one who kept me on my toes and rolling my eyes. He likes to have a good time and be silly with his classmate at times. He is an intelligent young man and loves to share his knowledge. He also loves video games. Cole Piper. Cole is a very quiet, intelligent, honest, and thoughtful young man. He's another one who sets the bar for his classmates with his kindness and respectfulness for others. He jumps in to help when the need arises, and I can always count on him. Grace Luby. There are many words to describe Grace. Funny, caring, honest, thoughtful are just a few. She has a lot of friends because of these qualities. She loves to learn, is a great writer, and a good role model. She grew up in our Carpenter family since the day she was born, and is the youngest of the 5 Luby kids to come through here. So your Carpenter family will miss you. Gabrielle Allen, or Gigi. Gigi's a positive young lady with a good disposition. She's thoughtful and kind. She's another one who has grown up in the Carpenter family, literally from the day she was born. She likes to cheer her friends up. I appreciated all the compliments she gave me almost on a daily basis. She's a fantastic gymnast, and hopefully we can see her in the Olympics someday. Megan Marlette. I had some quiet students, and Megan was one of them, but she is always kind and compassionate to others. She's a hard worker and role model for her classmates. She loves her family, and especially her Uncle Tim, who makes her laugh. Aiden DePop. I've known Aiden since before he started kindergarten at Carpenter. He used to come with his mom to all his brother's class parties in 5th grade, and that smile has not changed since then. Usually giggles come with that smile. Aiden is a respectful and intelligent young man. He more often than not knows all the answers to our brain questions at the end of the day. Precious Valdez. Precious's name suits her. She is definitely precious and has a huge heart. She's a good friend to many of her friends and to many of her classmates. She likes to laugh and have fun, which can be seen when she sits next to Shannon. Precious takes pride in her schoolwork and is an intelligent young lady. Alexandra Garza. Alex is kind and thoughtful. She has a huge heart and is always respectful. Friends can depend on her to cheer them up when they're having a bad day. She's creative and likes to draw. She's an ice skater and likes to show me some of her moves after she learns them. She's also optimistic and enjoys helping me around the classroom, and I appreciate that. Abraham Henry Foster. Abraham was the one who most kept me on my toes this year, I think. He loves to talk and to laugh and have fun. Sometimes it's not always at the appropriate time, but I do appreciate your love for life. He's a caring young man with a big heart, which really comes out when he talks about his family. He also loves to be that sharp-dressed man that you can see today. Carter Teachout. Hello. That's the Adele song that Carter sang when I first realized he liked to sing. He even signed my cast, one of my casts this year. Hello, he signed it Adele. As you can tell, he has a good sense of humor, which is good to have in my class. He's a conscientious, hardworking young man. He's caring and loving, which is obvious when he's around his family. He's also a great athlete and plays his heart out. Carter absent. Carter is our numbers, memory, and focus guy. If something is not right in our classroom, I can rely on him to let me know. If a former student comes to visit, Carter can tell you what year that student was here, even if he doesn't know that student, because he recognizes the student from the class composite like in our fifth grade hallway. He's a very serious soul, kind and respectful, and loves to play baseball. Owen Burkett. Owen is a thoughtful, helpful young man. He's a great friend, and that is apparent with his friendship with his BFF, Carson Womack. They love to spend time side by side, even though I've had to threaten to move their seats a few times, although I could never do it. He loves to laugh, is fair to everyone, and is honest and trustworthy. Owen is very conscientious and a hard worker. Maddie Stoley. Madeline Stoley. Maddie was new to Carpenter this year, but acclimated soon after starting. She's a conscientious hard worker who puts 100% into everything she does. She loves to ride her horse Hope and share stories of her riding. She's on the Lake Orion Junior Equestrian team that was awarded the District 2 Sportsmanship Award a few weeks ago, and she was very helpful in that. She's the youngest member on her team. Great job. Simone Patel. Simone is probably one of the hardest working students I have ever had. She gives 110% in everything she sets out to do. She's compassionate and she's helpful to everyone. She's intelligent and loves science. She was the youngest on her Robot Rebels robotics team that won multiple trophies in multiple competitions this year, and I'm so proud of her. Last but not least, Shannon Wiegand. Shannon lights up a room when she walks in. She's always cheerful and happy and has more energy than most people I know. Leaving at the end of a long, busy, exhausting day, she continues to have a spring in her step. During discussions, she'll raise not one but two hands. I thought it was because she's afraid I won't see her, but in reality, I think it's because she'll burst if I don't call on her. She's caring, generous, and anyone is fortunate to have her for a friend.
Blower's class.
Good afternoon. There are so many memories that are going this year with these students. They have really lit up their days every day that they've been here. I just want to thank you for giving us these young minds this year. It has been a lot of fun, and I wish them and you as parents the best of luck as they enter middle school this year. And fifth graders, just remember to take that Carpenter spirit with you when you go to middle school and high school. Okay, and this is my class. We'll start with Krista Wilson. Krista is one of the kindest people I know. She is soft-spoken and quiet, but will stand up for her friends at the first sign of trouble. She is generous and caring to all who know her, and I see her self-confidence grow. She has become more and more successful throughout her career. Krista, keep up the hard work in middle school. I can hardly wait to see how successful you are. Jacob Patricia. Jacob is a wizard at doing things with paper. I could never imagine all of the things that you can do with Post-it notes during instructions. The paper airplanes are probably the most interesting. Jacob, I hope you continue to enjoy life and all that it offers. You find so much joy in your creative talent, so I hope that you are able to make it into a wonderful career that you will find very rewarding. Keep up the hard work and the best of luck. Kaylee Curtis. Kaylee is kind and caring. She looks out for others, and she is the first to report when someone is not being treated fairly. She is never afraid to try new things, and she puts herself out there to always give it her best. She's going to try band next year, and I know this will be one of her favorite accomplishments when she gets there. Haley, I love a great attitude, and know that it is something that will get you along in life. Anna Mowat. Anna is an independent young lady who shows self-confidence and pride in everything she does. She demonstrates artistic ability, and if you look at your programs today, she is the one who designed the cover for it. She is bright, hardworking, and motivated, and those are only a few words to describe Anna this year. Anna is so ready for middle school, so why don't you go there and show them what you are. Caleb Osborne. Caleb is a wonderful young man who has grown in so many ways this year. I've heard that he is very talented at football and basketball from many who have seen him play. But yet, he is humble and doesn't brag about it. I am hoping to see him on the field or court one day. Caleb, teamwork is a wonderful skill that you learn and practice in team sports, so make sure that you use it in everything you do. Hayden Vandershell. Hayden was quite the athlete. He played basketball and baseball. And at the end of the day, when we are standing in line for dismissal, I love listening to him tell me about his games and tournaments and whether he won or lost, or even about an upcoming game and when he thinks the other team has no chance. Hayden, I also learned that you are a great pitcher because you hit that stupid little button every time on that dunk tape when I was there. I will miss hearing about your days, Hayden, and hope that you continue on this path throughout middle school and high school. Teamwork is a valuable skill, and you'll do really well. Jack McConaughey. Jack is an honest and sincere person. He knows the difference between fair and unjust and works to make sure the situations are fair among everyone. He thinks things through and makes great choices for himself. He likes to share things that are going on in his life and here at school, and I have really enjoyed our conversations, especially the ones at the end of the day. I hope you keep involved in school activities as you move on to middle school and high school. You're a wonderful role model and you'll make a big difference. Lucas Doty. Lucas is a pretty quiet young man that doesn't like to be the center of attention, and yet he likes to have fun and enjoys working with his classmates. This becomes very evident when he is working in group assignments or having fun out at recess. Lucas takes his responsibility seriously and is a wonderful student who is always on top of things. He is helpful and always ready to jump in when it is needed. Gracie Brown. Gracie is one of my most helpful students. She always volunteers or helps to ask what she can do. And I know that I can count on her to jump in at any time. She is sweet, kind, and very kind. Gracie has been known to stick up for others if she feels they are being treated in an unfair way. She wants everybody to be happy and safe. I see you having a future with these qualities of being well. Joshua Gavrowski. Joshua likes to be active and engaged in the learning process. He always has great ideas to share, and he enjoys working with others. He's competitive and enjoys our field day activities, often taking charge to help come up with a plan of action to win with his teammates. And so we've all sitting and discussing what we're going to do. He has a great sense of team spirit. I know this will carry over into middle school and help you be successful. Javon Irving. Javon loves to have fun and has a great repertoire of dance moves and humor. He loves to share his talents whenever he gets a chance and can keep us well entertained on a consistent basis. He has a laugh that speaks loads of fun and a smile that will light up your world. Javon enjoys working with children as demonstrating his work as a reading buddy with the first grade. He makes sure to take his responsibility seriously as he knows that he's funding something. Keegan Highland. Keegan is full of energy and helpfulness. He is inquisitive and loves to ask questions, which is the best way to learn. He loves to work with others and is a great team player. He takes on leadership roles as he makes sure that everyone in his group has a role and keeps on task. A valuable skill to have in today's workforce. Keegan, I will miss our daily discussions at dismissal time, which is when I find out if you are walking, riding your bike, you're going home, going to a friend's house. He's a very responsible student. Good luck. Colby Latshaw. Colby has some of the greatest t-shirts with sayings about his goal. One of his shirts has the things to do for the day. I asked him why homework wasn't on the list, and all I got was a chuckle for an answer. This tells you of the great attitude Colby has in general. You can tell just by watching Colby that he has a sense of enjoyment in everything he does, even though he may not say it. He is happy, and he's always ready to tackle anything I send his way. Devin Strimple. Devin is a wonderful young man who is kind to others. He always comes to school in a great mood and ready to begin the day. Devin enjoys activities and really had fun at our field day events. He has a great sense of team spirit and competition in him that I don't often get to see. Devin, keep faith in yourself and you will do some wonderful things. Madeline Deary. She is quite the actress that I have noticed this year in our role-playing activities. She can really convince you of the role she is playing in social studies, which had to convince others to move to her colony. She has a real talent for this, and I hope she pursues this further. She goes into middle school and high school. Maddie comes to school every day ready for whatever is thrown her way. And she begins and ends the day with her eyes lit up and a contagious smile that you just can't help but notice. Cheyenne Cooley. I'm sorry, Karina. That's the wrong page. Karina Stevenson. Karina is a shy, quiet young lady, or at least I thought so until we got on the bus to Greenville Village. I think she sang nice and loud with all of her friends, almost all the way there, part of the way back, and she knows all the words. I love seeing a side of you, Karina. Karina takes her studies and responsibilities seriously, and she is one that I know is always with me when we're learning new concepts. Karina, you have a great work attitude, and it will keep you successful. Emma Dalton. Emma is such a happy young lady and always has a smile that will brighten your day. She did some traveling this year to South America and couldn't wait to share her excitement with us when she returned. She shared pictures and souvenirs and lots of information, which really captured everybody's interest. Emma is always ready to jump into anything that is asked of her. She has a great attitude. Kenny Locke. Kenny is one of our best team workers. This became pretty clear as he was coaching his team on the water relay on field day and getting a water bottle filled when he passed on. This team spirit is also evident in many of the classroom activities in which he likes to see his team accomplish their goal at hand. Kenny is a bright and energetic young man and puts his best forward. He works hard and has done really well this year. Drew Hogan. Drew is a bright young man. He has a great attitude and always puts his best forward. He is a great team worker and very helpful to his peers at any time they need help. He is one of the most responsible students in my class and student council. We have enjoyed and appreciated all of his help, whether it be collecting half-day money, packing food from our food drive, or cleaning out our butterfly garden. He works hard and will be successful in whatever he chooses to do in his future. Christian Thurber. Christian is somewhat quiet in class, but has such a zest for adventure and fun. He went on vacation to Jamaica and brought along his science experiment of buoyancy between salty ocean water and fresh water. It was great seeing the pictures of him have fun in the ocean while learning at the same time. Christian, I hope you keep this love of learning and travel in the future. Kylie Canis. Kylie is a wonderful artist, and I've taken advantage of her wonderful skill this year. She drew name tags for our lockers. She did our March's Reading Month bulletin board, and she also won the bookmark contest. And everybody got a bookmark with Kylie's artwork on it. I should get her sign mine before she leaves us this year. You never know, she may become famous for her art. Congratulations to you. Cheyenne Goldie. Cheyenne started out pretty quiet this year, has really come full circle. She loves to giggle and goof around and silly little things. I really enjoy seeing her have fun. She has a fabulous laugh, and others tend to gravitate towards her due to her friendliness and kindness to her peers. Cheyenne has great team spirit and is always ready to support her classmates. Kayla Tabor. Kayla is very outgoing and friendly. She is a great advocate for her friends and a great listener when they need one. She works hard and is always willing to take that extra step to understand new ideas and be successful. Kayla loves to be involved in teamwork and pushes her teammates to do their best. I can see her going to middle school and being involved in many school activities and clubs to make a difference in the world. She's a very good role model. Rohan Turner. Rohan was new to Carpenter this year, but the newness didn't last long as he quickly made many friends and blended into our Carpenter crew. He is honest and sincere, and he always puts his best forward. He is a great math whiz who easily solved most of the math challenges. He works hard and takes school seriously, but also enjoys working with others. Rohan, I will miss you, but I want you to keep those middle school teachers challenged because you did it. Great job. Zoe Tyson. Zoe started out quiet this year, but has really opened up, and her great smile and love of fun has shown through. She always puts great effort forth to do her very best, and should be so proud of all that she has accomplished. She takes responsibility seriously, as demonstrated with her schoolwork and student council responsibilities. I have enjoyed seeing Zoe's self-confidence grow. She's become a very independent individual. Dominic Waldis. Dominic has shown a few wonderful talents this year. He is a fabulous author. I love reading what he has written. And he has had some of his work published in the Kids Standard magazine. And then last week or the week before, I was walking down the hallway to pick him up the music. And I heard this beautiful song play, and I opened the door to the music room, and Dominic was on the piano playing the piano. So he's got some wonderful talent. I hope you find a career that you can incorporate your reading and enjoy it. Good luck.
Good afternoon. We are so excited all of you could be here today to celebrate with your children. These students have truly given me so much joy throughout the year. In room 107, we could handle having a good time, but then knew when it was time to get back to work. Usually, minus this week. This is something most fifth graders do not have the maturity to do, but this group has been able to handle it. Because of this, we definitely had a lot of good times throughout the year, between the mile run together, capture the flag after unstep, and seeing which students would win raffle prizes or final team table points on Fridays. What I think I've appreciated most about this group is the friendships they have with one another. It was worn by many of you as moms on the first day of school. Did you know that they're all best friends and sitting at the same table? And I believe a few of you just said, good luck. For as close of friendships as we have in this room, they rarely let it affect their school days. Not only because of how important they know their learning was and still is, but also because they are respectful and never wanted to disappoint or frustrate their teachers. For this, I am very thankful because a class of 27 close friends could have definitely made this a challenging year for me. It's difficult to know that tomorrow I will be having to say goodbye to both students and parents whose faces have become family to me and here at Carpenter. However, as much as I will truly miss this group, I couldn't be more excited to share with you all of the most commendable and memorable traits. So here are the inspiring students of room 107. Brody Szymanski. Brody is a kind and respectful young man. Brody is especially polite to adults as he greets me most mornings with, "Good morning, Mrs. Orlowski," and tells each fifth grade teacher, "Have a good day," as he leaves the room. Brody is also one of the many talented artists in our classroom this year, and we'll miss your amazing drawings, Brody. Mackenzie Cocan. Mackenzie is the last, but not least, of the Cocan crew. I saw they're all here today. I'm so thankful to have gotten to know each member in her family, as they all have some awesome qualities to share. Kenzie's qualities include a bubbly personality who truly cares about everyone. Every morning she greets me with a smile and continues to smile all the way throughout the day. For having two brothers, Mackenzie sure is stylish, as she always has on her trendy bracelets and other jewelry to show her sense of style. Edward Howard Jr. To say Edward has improved academically, socially, and emotionally this year would be an understatement. His growth has been tremendous in every single way. Even when he is a bit cranky, aka mornings, he never forgets to use his manners and do his best. As a teacher, I could not ask for more than that. I am so proud of your hard work, Edward. Corbin Smith. Corbin's the one that can rise up to any challenge, whether it's reading a challenging book in a book club or presenting in front of the Lake Orion board and state superintendent. I've been so impressed by how Corbin always excels no matter how difficult the task. I know this means Corbin will do big things one day. Hannah Ramsey. Hannah Banana truly has a talent for brightening everyone's day. She is always smiling and giving everything her all. This year, Hannah has taken on a lot of extra responsibilities, including student council, reading buddies, and safety. All of Carpenter appreciates Hannah's willingness and desire to help others. Addison Oliver. While Addison is known for her skills in the gym, she also shows many other amazing qualities here at school. Addison loves to organize, clean, and help in every way. She also loves to chat, tell stories, and have fun with her friends. Oh, and she always looks out for that younger brother of hers in the hall so she can give him the biggest hug. This proves what a loving and lovable girl Addison really is. Andrew McFarland. Andrew is a young man who is wise beyond his years. He is thoughtful, caring, and sensitive to others. There are often times when Andrew helps out a friend, picks up a wrapper, or tidies up the library without being asked. I know Andrew's independence and empathetic qualities will take him far in life, and I look forward to hearing from you years down the road to find out what that brings. Sarah Mackey. Sarah is a quiet and thoughtful girl who truly has a heart of gold. Everyone in room 107 appreciated the true story she told of an elephant that saved a girl in a tsunami. Sarah loves to share heartfelt stories, both the nonfiction ones and ones she created, and it gives us all kinds of warm and fuzzy feelings inside. Sandy Bremeshwarapu. Sandy was new to Carpenter this year, but acclimated quickly. In no time, she became great friends with many, including Vivian, and watching their friendship grow has been heartwarming. Sandy always expresses a true love of learning, as shown by when she chose to research blood cells during her nonfiction blogging unit. Ashley Grant. Ashley is a very kind girl that loves to share stories about her home, her church, and her weekends. She's also a good role model and sister to her baby sibling. Ashley has a cheerful and positive personality, always finding the good in everything. I appreciate this much as she has improved on staying so organized this year. Revi Ayer. Revi is a hard worker in school and a friend to everyone. He sure made Carpenter proud as he made it through 6 rounds of the county spelling bee after winning ours here at Carpenter. I appreciate how much you love to learn and read every day here. I look forward to hearing about all the great things you will do in your future. Connor Brewer. While Connor is often quiet and known for working hard in the classroom, he's still able to have fun with the boys when the hard work is over. Connor is also an incredible hockey player, and I'm so proud of him for his dedication this year. He also worked hard in spelling as he was the runner-up in our school spelling bee. Connor truly gives it all in whatever he does. Jack Kroll. Jack is such a special young man that I've loved getting to know this year. As our student council president, he took his role seriously and was a role model for the school. Jack and I smiled together one day when we heard some lower elementary students whisper to a friend, but not so quietly, "Oh my gosh, the school president!" I will surely miss my goodbye fist bump every day next year. Carson Negri. Carson is one who always wants to make others happy and be proud of him. If a teacher asks him to work harder, he does it. If a student has no one to play with, he joins them or invites them to join. Carson's heart is one to be admired by all of us. Thank you, Carson, for always making sure everyone feels included. Elier Machado. Elier first came to Carpenter in 4th grade. In his 2 short years here, he sure has made many new friends. He participated in safety and became much more independent. In room 107, we have appreciated Elier's sense of humor because he loves to make us laugh, which he definitely did throughout the year. Vivian Orr. Vivian is a well-mannered girl who gives 110% to everything she does. She's honest and upfront if she makes a mistake, but that doesn't happen very often. I appreciate her attention to detail, which has helped me catch a few of my own mistakes here and there. While Vivian will not be going to the same school as her good friend son, I know this won't hurt their friendship, as Vivian is a loyal friend. Nate Lyons, or should I say Nathaniel, we couldn't decide, is another student that I've had the pleasure to watch grow up so much in one short year. I have seen his perseverance grow as he no longer gets intimidated by those challenging tasks. I've also seen his friendship and teamwork improve as he has learned how to be supportive and get along with others. You have so many qualities to be proud of me. Anthony Castro. Anthony's brought lots of fun and comedy to our room this year. In class, we have often discussed the importance of healthy snacks and good food choices. The entire class, including myself, couldn't help but laugh when Anthony packed himself some cotton candy for lunch. Throughout the year, Anthony has focused on school while entertaining our room. Alexis Hazen. Alexis is not only a softball all-star, but is also quite the volleyball player. She's friendly to everyone, and her cheerful personality is contagious. She has also made us laugh a lot this year, as her and her friends can get pretty goofy when they're all together. I've enjoyed getting to know Alexis, not just as a student, but on such a personal level. Avery Yarnell. Avery is the oldest of 4 and a great big sister at home. She's even teaching her youngest sister how to write her name so she's prepared for kindergarten in the fall. Avery is selfless and constantly thinking of others. There was one time in class I watched Avery secretly give away a prize in hopes it would go to someone in more need. This shows her thoughtfulness is beyond her years. Hunter Swadesh. Hunter is the one who is friends with everyone. Every time we switch seats, Hunter made 3 new friends. While this may have brought a challenge at times as far as school is concerned, I have so admired his outgoing personality. Hunter's proud of who he is, and that makes others respect him. Drew Finstrom. While Drew was in a different class than a few of his closest friends, he did not let that ruin his year. He made many new close friendships while still keeping the old ones. Even as his friendships grew, he still stayed focused in class. I will definitely miss all the great thoughts he shared with us, especially during read aloud. Allison Armstrong. Allison is a hard worker, always giving her personal best. While quiet at times, I appreciate the enthusiasm she has with every task she does. I love the way Allison's face lights up whenever she's talking about an exciting part of her book, an accomplishment she made, or even just a fun event over the weekend. Logan Welch. The youngest of the Welch family, I will truly miss everyone in his family. While Logan is the youngest, he certainly does not act like it. He's responsible and hardworking when given a task, and I appreciate having Logan's energy and excitement in our room. Logan is always participating and sharing his thoughts, no matter the subject. Isabel Crowpod. Izzy is another student I have seen mature and grow up so much this year. She's become organized, responsible, and more empathetic all in one short year. Izzy is also a true artist, just like her mom, and I've been in awe so many times over her creativity this year. I hope you never lose that spunk that makes you so special, Izzy. Alex Martino. Alex is one hard worker who can definitely be a goofball. One of the many examples is when he shared the story of the friendly shark whose fins cut his back on his spring break trip to Florida. He loves making everything exciting, and we have enjoyed that. I will miss Alex coming by at about 5 o'clock on most days as he snuck in to grab his lunch bag, a coat, or another miscellaneous item. Michaela O'Haver, also known as Nino. Not only is she an all-star in the soccer field, but she is at Carpenter as well. Michaela truly is friendly to everyone. When other students have been out of the room, she fills them in without being asked to do so. If she notices someone doesn't have a partner, she will join them, even if that means being separated from her closest friends. I will definitely miss that smile that is always on your face.
Mrs. Orlowski's class.
And maybe one last quick applause for the entire fifth grade class.